All right, I thought it was about time to do a little Born Free 17 invited builder intro, kind of give you guys a walk around of what I've got going on and what's up my sleeve. So yeah, this year we're getting super rare, very expensive, ultra niche parts. Some guys are into 43 knuckles, maybe a JDH. Over here at PANGEA, we're dealing with this baby. 1985 XL1000 Sportster, born the same year that I am. So the idea this year is that I kind of want to do like an everyman's bike. Something, that shows you can build something neat and you don't have to, get super rare, crazy, hard to find stuff, I think with a creative mind, you can get you can get kind of outside the list of generic chopper parts and you can get into some cool territories. So at least that's what I'm hoping works out. We'll see. So here, let me kind of show you some of the stuff that we've got going on. This year, I'm planning to use this turbo. This was on my Born Free 4 bike. It had a couple issues. The bike ran great, but this thing had some oiling issues. So I'm pretty sure I figured out how to fix that. I've got the wheel just kind of lightly mocked up just to check the spokes and everything. This is a WM1 21-inch with a dual leading shoe drum. I'm going to drill that out and kind of make it look cool. I've got 33.4 millimeter legs. These are some of my narrow trees. I'm going to run those. Here's the rear wheel, same thing. It's just lightly mocked up just to make sure it's going to work. But I've got an earlier drum brake Sportster rear hub laced to an 18 by, I think it's like an 18 by 2 rear. All right, so this is the drum brake I'm going to use. This is a 16-inch rear Sportster wheel, so I'll just use that drum off of there. 21-inch Speedmaster and an 18-inch IRC rear. The frame is the gas box frame that Jesse made for me. It's kind of to my own dimensions. I've got another video on here about that. I am going to probably cut these tubes off and rework how this functions, narrow it up and kind of stylize it a little bit more. This will get molded out. It'll be pretty neat when it's all done, or at least I hope. Okay, so some of these other parts. This is one of my barrel oil tanks. A lot of people don't know I've got these on the website for sale, by the way, too. So I'm going to modify that to work on the Sportster frame. I've got this, Super E style. This is just a knockoff one, but, Super E carb. This is kind of a neat little adjustable main jet that I've had for years. I thought that might be nice with the turbo to set the fuel mixture. What else? I've got these VW reverse lights that I'm going to run, a pair of those. And I've got these lenses that a friend in Japan made for me years ago. I've been wanting to use. I've also got this little light. I'm probably going to use this as the tail light and build some sort of other housing for it, but I thought those kind of matched each other pretty well. I've got some Chicago grips for it. I may run these as pegs as well. I thought that might be kind of cool. Electronic ignition. I've got a lowbrow rear fender. This is a tank I've been working on for a while. Sportster tank with a small Wassel bung on it. One of the ones that I sell. And then I'm going to make, since it's electric start, I'm going to make a cool housing for this. It'll be kind of like a Hummer tank. This will be the starter for the motor. What else? Early rocker boxes. I kind of like these without the notch in them. I'm going to use some kind of, these will be sort of pullback drag bars. I'll cut these back and weld those together. Those will be drag bars with a kind of internal regular Harley style spirals on the throttle. And I'm going to blend these perches in to the handlebars, so they'll be welded on and all blended, so you won't see any of this part of the perch. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. Everything's going to be really dark. Almost no chrome on the whole thing. It'll be like some of my previous bikes, Cerakoting, Parkerizing. I just want it to look really tough and be kind of a nice jammer. So yeah, well, that's what we've got. Hopefully you guys will follow me along on the project, and hopefully it turns out cool.